In today's video, we will be going through the product rule. Well, the base form of product rule is h of x equals f of x times g of x over g prime of x equals f prime of x times g of x plus g prime of x times f of x. Now, let's go ahead and do an example. Well, in our example problem, we have f of x equals negative 9 minus 7x times 2 plus 4x to the power of negative 1 plus 10x to the power of negative 2. And the question is asking us to find f prime of x. And now let's go ahead and label our two parts. Well, we have f of x and g of x. F of x is the first part of our equation, which is negative 9 minus 7x, and g of x is the second, or the right side of our equation, which is 2 plus 4x to the power of negative 1 plus 10x to the power of negative 2. After labeling it, let's go ahead and work out the problem. So we're going to try to match the h prime of x equation in our base equations for the product rule. So now we're going to take the derivative of our f of x, which is just negative 7, and we're going to be doing derivatives in a separate video. Now we're just going to write the g of x equation and multiply that by our f prime of x, which is negative 7. So we multiply by 2 plus 4x to the power of negative 1 plus 10x, and we multiply that by 2 plus 4x to the power of negative 1 plus 10x to the power of negative 2. And now we move that to the side, and we're going to be multiplying that by our g prime of x times our f of x. And we're going to be adding that to our g prime of x times our f of x. So our derivative of our g of x equation is just negative 4x to the power of negative 2 plus negative 20x to the power of negative 3. And we got those using the power rule, which again will be in a separate video. So we're left with negative 4x to the power of negative 2 plus negative 20x to the power of negative 3. So now that's going to be multiplied by our f of x equation as seen in our derivative equation. So we're going to be multiplying that by negative 9 minus 7x. And now we can leave our equation like this, and we don't need to simplify it further unless you guys have a particular value you're solving for, such as x equals 1 or x equals 2. But for this video, we're going to be leaving it like this. I hope this video helped. If you believe it did, please consider like and subscribe, share the video to others, and leave a comment for future video recommendations. Remember, our Instagram is in the description below as always, and follow it for future video updates. Hit the bell notification icon and stay up to date with our future uploads. Thank you.